Hi, my name is Katie, and today we are going to cover chapter 6, where we have to build a game. So basically, this chapter introduces the Java API as a powerful toolkit of pre-built classes that developers can use to build applications efficiently without reinventing the wheel, encouraging you to focus on writing only the custom parts of your code while leveraging existing ready-to-use components from the core Java library. So here we have a game. Um, Where is my thing? Alright. Here we have a game. So I'm going to explain the code and then I will run the game. Here we have our class. So the first one over here, the private game helper. This helper handles grid placement and user input. Next we have the private array list. So this just lists to hold all active startups. Then we have the private int. This just checks how many guesses the player has made. Okay, over here we have basically startup 1, 2, and 3. So this just sets up the game, creates the startups, assign names, and then places them on the grid. Next we have the add startups to the game list over there. Over here we have the intro message. So all our system are print in. Your goal is to sync 3 startups. Here are the um 3 startup games, and then our next printout is try to sync them all in the fewest number of cases. Assign each startup location on the grid over here. Next, we have the main game loop. It keeps asking for cases until a startup are sunk. Okay. And then finish game, all startups are sunk. This is where the game will end. Over here, this just basically checks the player's guess against all the startups. So this is the number of guesses counts each guess. Um, String result must, this is just a default result. The result equal to startup.test, check yourself, this checks the guess, and then here we have our break. So this just stops if it's a hit. Just remove that. Over here we just going to remove the song startup, and then this is the next printout that just shows the result to the player. Next, over here in the if and else statements, it just wraps the game with the final message based on the performance, so we can see the different printouts. So all setups are dead. Your stock is now worthless. Um, it only took you plus a number of cases, and it will upprint that, and then you got out before your option sync, and then else took you long enough plus a number of cases. Fish are dancing with your options. And lastly, this is just the entry point, so this is where we will run the game. Now, how do we run the game? Um, okay. So compile and run setup our Java in the IDE or the terminal. My terminal is open at the moment. And then number 2, the game will tell you to start to tell you. Sorry, the game will tell your goal. Sync 3 setups names these over here, and as we can see them over here. When prompt with enter a guess, type a grid coordinate like A3, B5, etc. These match the 7x7 grid columns A to G, row 0 to 6. So, let me make this bigger. So I'm going to say A0. I'm going to do A0 again. First was a hit, now it is a miss. So I'm going to enter in random numbers. And there we have a kill, you sunk ponies. Enter a guess, so now I'm gonna go with D6. Um, e6, f6. We kill the next one, and now we have f0, f1, f2. So didn't kill it. So what am I missing? Did I do? Wow, finally a kill. So let me just see something. So here we have our final kill. All startups are dead. Your stock is now worthless. Took you long enough. 23 guesses. Fish are now dancing with your options. And that is it for chapter 6. Thank you for watching.